Hello everyone. Welcome to JXJ Academy. Hope you all are keeping yourself safe. Today in this video we will discuss about initial reports about Pakistan International Airlines A320 crash at Karachi on May 22, 2020. A Pakistan International Airlines A320-200, registration Alpha Papa Bravo Lima Delta, performing flight PK8303, from Lahore to Karachi, Pakistan, with 91 passengers and 8 crew, had aborted the approach to Karachi due to problems with extension of the nose landing gear. In fact, when the crew read the landing clearance for runway 25 left, back the sounds of a master warning can be heard, and they performed a go-around. While on a left downwind, for a second approach, to runway 25 left, about to beam the threshold of runway 25 left, the crew requested to turn left, immediately reporting they had lost both engines, and repeatedly declaring, "Mayday." About 5 minutes after the go-around, the ram air turbine deployed. Tower had cleared the aircraft to land on either runway 25, that is, 25 left, or 25 right. The aircraft lost height and impacted a residential area called Model Colony, featuring concrete multi-story buildings on second final approach east of the aerodrome, presumably while on final approach to runway 25 left, and it burst into flames at about 14:40 local time. On the ground, near the following coordinates, about 1,350 meters short of the runway threshold, 5 multi-story houses including the Allied School Airport campus, are being reported to have been de-roofed and set ablaze. Debris is distributed over the streets. 2 occupants survived with injuries. 97 bodies were recovered from the crash site. The fate of the other occupants and possible victims on the ground has not yet been reported. Pakistan's Safety Investigation Board (SIB) have formed a commission to investigate the crash. On May 23, 2020, Pakistan's Civil Aviation Authority reported in a press conference that both black boxes, flight data recorder and cockpit voice recorder, have been recovered. The crew of the flight had not indicated any trouble or requested emergency services for their first approach. On May 23, 2020, Pakistani media are reporting, quoting sources within the Civil Aviation Authority, that the aircraft touched down on the runway with retracted gear during their first approach, climbed again, and positioned for another approach. Ground observers reported sparks from the aircraft when it touched the ground. Later in the evening local time Pakistani media reported scrape marks were found on the runway, indicating that one engine had contacted the runway first, then some distance later the second engine too, with both engines now scraping over the runway until the aircraft became airborne again. On May 23, 2020, Karachi Airport reported based on CAA inspection report that the runway inspection revealed scrape marks of the left engine start 4,500 feet down the runway, the right engine scrape marks begin 5,500 feet down the runway. About 6,000 to 7,000 feet past the runway threshold the scrape marks end. On May 23, 2020, the airline's engineering department reported the aircraft had last been checked on March 21, 2020, and had flown 8 sectors since. The last sector before the accident flight was on May 21, 2020. The left-hand engine had been installed on the airframe on February 25, 2019. The right-hand engine on March 27, 2019. All 3 landing gear struts were installed on October 18, 2014. The aircraft had accumulated 47,124 hours in the 16 years since it was built in 2004. Important note: the actual reason for crash is still awaited. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe for more videos.